Hello, my name is Eric Torres. I am a professor of mathematics, and I'd like to talk to you today a little bit about academic dishonesty. Mainly, who is doing it, why they're doing it, some of my experiences with academic dishonesty, and most importantly, should we be concerned? So I'd like to start this off by talking about Francesca Gino, a Harvard Business School professor. Now, what makes this particular situation a little bit disturbing is the paper that got her in trouble so far and has put her on administrative leave was a 2012 paper about dishonesty. Basically, they were looking into how often people lie and cheat when they think that they can get away with it, and how people can be prompted to lie or cheat less. Uh, the One of the other authors on the paper was a Duke University author of The Honest Truth About Dishonesty. I think the honest truth about dishonesty, sir, is that there seems to be substantial evidence that you may, in fact, be a liar. What kind of consequences should these two professors in very esteemed, prestigious universities studying dishonesty in business and economics, what kind of punishments should these individuals have? Okay, so those are our first two. So, our next individual is Stanford University President Mark Tessier-Lavigne. And he resigned as Stanford University president because of research he was that he was the lead author on, though seems to be cleared of any direct involvement in misconduct. The people working for him have been accused of misconduct, and the papers that he was the author of are shown to have significant flaws and irregularities. Again, this is the highest level of academic achievement you can really have as being a president of a major Ivy League university. Of course, lying and cheating your way to the top extends well beyond the academic environment. Classic examples are Sam Bankman-Fried. This individual was a crypto scam artist, stole billions of dollars from individuals. Another scam artist was Elizabeth Holmes with the Theranos scandal. Again, people lying so that they can achieve their goals, and mostly prestige, publication, financial in nature. Sadly, cheating generally can be traced back, possibly even to childhood. Uh, However, there's clear evidence of it as soon as people are in college, with an interesting website, College Humor, did a poll, and according to the people that responded to the poll, college students, almost 61% of the college students admitted to cheating, which is an extremely large and disturbing number. Almost 17% of them didn't regret it. And what I find possibly most concerning about this group of people is that cheaters have higher GPA. And the reason why that is disturbing is because we, we really have to ask ourselves, if cheaters have higher GPA, is the only reason that they have higher GPAs is because they are cheaters? And I think that's a reasonable hypothesis, certainly a reasonable question to ask. Think about the economic damage that people that have a substantially lower GPA must face in life simply because they're not liars and they're not cheaters. Uh, I think this makes a very concerning situation for all of us. So, what experience have I had with people lying and cheating? Now, clearly, if you're in education, you're going to have run across students uh, cheating every now and then. That's not really, to me, the most disturbing thing I've witnessed. Though, don't get me wrong, I feel that it's very sad when a student does resort to cheating. Uh, the thing is, I've also seen administrators cheat, lie their way to the top, or at least try to. And it's taken a few different forms. I've been pressured personally to help students out with their grades. I've seen other faculty uh, not only express that same pressure, but I've had faculty confide into me where they've literally seen their department chair change a grade for a student. No, it doesn't really matter how justified that administrator might have felt at that time. The truth is that once you're willing to modify data so that your view of reality works for you, it's it's simply lying and cheating your way to the top. And why would an administrator what cheat? Well, the same reason as anyone would cheat. Because good results get you promoted. And if you're not able to get good results by just simply being better at what you do, there are example after example, and I could give you a dozen other in the news all around of people who are very successful because and only because they were willing to cheat to get that extra edge on everyone else who's not willing to cheat. Now, I'm not really sure what the best way for society to handle this, but I do know that it's a problem. And this problem can be magnified because once you introduce people's belief system into the situation, and again, I don't want to talk about anyone's individual beliefs, but if I have a belief that I hold in my mind, emotions, heart, and someone is willing to provide data to back up my beliefs, it exposes me to not only accepting this lie, but possibly participating in it. And let me explain what I mean by participating. Frequently, if we are tied to a belief and someone produces data showing that that belief is incorrect, or showing that someone who believes the way that I do is a liar, we're actually far less likely to punish that person. We're far less likely to believe factual data that goes against our thoughts. So the let's see if I can explain this correctly. The more committed you are to a belief, the easier it is for someone to lie, cheat, and in essence, steal from you and all of us in society by actually just confirming your beliefs by cheating. And if a cheater is confirming your beliefs, how valid can your beliefs be? And I think that's a real problem that we have in our society that first jumps frequently to our party line or our political or religious views before we jump to data. And even when we have data, what is that data? Who is giving us that data? And even that's not enough. Okay, someone's giving you data. They're a Harvard professor, Duke professor, Stanford president of the university. Is that a valid author? And we run into some very, very serious concerns we have to have as a society when we start holding on to our beliefs and not holding other people to facts. Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this, and please like and subscribe.